Here is Nandi, the vehicle of Lord Shiva, resting outside the temple, and there are numerous Shiva Lingam. If I'll just move around, and then the image of Lord Ganesha is there. It is spectacular, and there are small gazebo type things right outside, like porch, where people come and sit and they sing the glory of the goddess in the normal days. But ever since the corona has taken over the lives, things surely has been affected, or the lifestyle surely has been affected. But for the locals, they do come and they pay visit regularly. Earlier, we know that in Hindu tradition, or especially in the temples, there was a practice of the sacrificing the animals, and there is one of such examples when the king from this particular area would come and pay a visit, and he'll offer this sacrifice or slaughter the animals to make the offering. So they hung up all these huge horn of those animals being slaughtered. Or look at this amazing century-old temple, and still standing tall and pretty intact. The entire structure is very old without any changes. They did not touch the main temple. And if I'll take you, there are the stairs leading to the main sanctum sanatorium right there, and it is strictly prohibited to make any picture, to click any picture, to make any videos. So therefore I've decided not to. Here are the goddess actually. So if I zoom in, the lady is here. She's gonna come in. She's going to pray here, and there it is. Look at this. It's simply a wooden structure. These massive wood logs laid horizontally. Amazing. See the simple architecture, but yet it is so strong and so powerful. Like for standing from centuries, does not follow any particular architecture. You can see, if you want to term it, you can say it's traditional Himachal architecture. Imagine such a huge pillar supporting the temple. It is entirely made of wood. All these massive wood logs. See, so perfect. And for century, it's not like a 50 years old temple, 100 years old temple, few hundred years old temple, and still it is very well preserved. And imagine the durability of the wood. Must be cedar tree, because cedar is known for its durability. Look at these wood logs and how it is. And the roof is made of slate, which is available everywhere in this valley. There are many slate quarries, slate mines. There was a time when this temple used to rotate, on a one pillar. So imagine the technique. The person who designed it, the person who built this temple, he was blessed by a goddess. Although he has only a one hand, because his another hand was chopped by a king who was very fanatic. Just because that man who built this temple, from the order of the king, he built a magnificent palace of the king, and king got this feeling that he doesn't want him to replicate or to build another structure like that. So he gave a strict order to chop one of his hand. But imagine the vision or the determination of that person, that architect. He prayed, he pleaded to the goddess and seek her blessings, and goddess did blessed him. And then he trained his another hand, and just imagine the willpower of that man. He just having a one hand, he's designed this magnificent temple. And there was a time when this temple used to revolve on a one pillar, and he did ask the goddess, where do you want me to keep the entrance? And the goddess advised him, wherever this temple stops, make just that will be the entrance of the temple. Such are the legends or the stories which glorify the history or the inception of this temple. Absolutely mind-boggling, and I cannot describe the level of the joy. As soon as you step into this temple, there are certain kind of, the aura, the wave, the energy. It is incomparable, absolutely incomparable. So I think this is one of the most ancient temple we have it in this valley. All right, I gotta go. It's time to head out. Jai Ma.